What about? Sorry.
So suicide trying to kill himself.
Suicide program. What's Suga?
Suicide problem.
What's Suga?
Weekly sutra.
Oh,
Uh,
Wakli. Okay.
weekly.
Wakli going to
According
commit suicide, no?
according to Buddhism, suicide is acceptable or not. This is also scholarly debate
Mm.
among the contemporary society.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if the Wakli commit suicide already, very, how to say, notorious news spread. Oh, he
Mm.
commit suicide because of the Buddha's, how to say, scold him, right? Uh, okay, Reverend Venerable, you want to comment some more? No, he come back already.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I think this is never got he just mentioned like as an as understood like kind of Arya Dhamma is the one we have to see to see the Buddha. The Four Noble Truths is I think the Arya Dhamma,
Okay.
the truth. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Arya.
We should clarify then of it.
Yeah.
Riya Dhamma is the better.
Yeah, but I want to add some kind of like Dhamma and for example like how about Dhammanupassana in
Mm,
the Dhamma, kind of phenomenological way, and
Yeah.
also the Dhammaniyama,
mm,
Mm.
the
Uh,
Dhammaniyama also.
uh, Bendy, in my opinion, depends on context. We should identify what is
True.
the Dhamma in this context.
Yes, yes, sure, sure. So,
Dhamma has multiple meaning.
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I found six meaning in the Tipitaka, so I can share with you here in the Chabal.
Yes, yes. You already mentioned one of the Palite Society president,
Yeah,
previous
good.
previous president Rubagadan. He also published one article, the meaning of the Dhamma.
Yeah, his article that I what I said, he one who see the Dhamma that see Dhamma.
Yes, yes.
That was really nice. We should read it.
Yes, we can clarify again when if we read Madhika, Kusala Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma, Vyagara Dhamma, huh? Sukhaya Virinaya Samyuta Dhamma, Dukkaya Virinaya Samyuta Dhamma. Many kinds of dhammas are there. Depending on the context, we can identify. Huh? Okay, let it be another. Okay, no? And then, thank you for your another questioner. He cannot raise, Mr. Hong Kong. No, nothing.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I am here.
Mm.
I have a question. You mentioned that early Buddhism we can divide in two times after the Buddha's passed away and before the Buddha's passed away as well. So you told me, you said that uh, early Buddhism they didn't worship instead of iconography, right? There, right?
Yes, yes,
But
Bendy.
however, in the canonical texts, there are many water, Sitiya Papda or something like that. The word Jidya mentioned as a statute or something like that. And then another ones, after passing away of the Buddha, there are many remainings. The seven kinds of kings are they divide in each other, something like that. So they make some statues. You said that before Asoka, there is no Mm-hmm.
So not directly related to Buddhism.
Okay.
Mm.
How about the present way or the Buddha? I mean, the Buddha remaining. That way.
Yeah, it's okay.
Meaning,
It's not. This is called an iconography. An iconography includes statue, relics. So Buddhist people worship relics because this is not iconography. This is an iconography.
I mean, that is stupa.
Yes.
This
Stupa also Bande. This is an iconography, not human form, not human picture.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then you want to say, By Ven Vannasiri want to say like, we Buddhists, before the Asoka time, we worship the iconographic features of the Buddha, not the statue.
No, an iconography.
Yeah, iconographic features or
Yes.
but not the statues like today.
Yeah,
the statues, okay.
Picture.
No picture, not human form. Human form.
Not human form?
Yeah.
I see.
Anthropomorphic, yes.
I see.
So your second question, I'm not clear about your second question. Bande, could you repeat again?
As much as I know that Prajna Paramita Sutta is later
development.
Later development and concerned with somewhat we have the famous sutra in Mahayana, Prajna Paramita and Harya Sutta. These two suttas are very famous one, and once upon a time I got the presentation in there as well. However, these suttas are not related to the Dhamma, especially they focus on their belief and something like that, their practical belief and something like that, not really related to this Dhamma. I think so. Is that right?
But I'm not clear.
Okay.
I mean that Prajna Paramita and Harya Sutta are not related to who see Dhamma and your topic.
Not directly related, but indirectly related. So in the Pinya Paramita literature, there are three kinds of three kaya. Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, and Sambhavakaya. In Mahayana, three kaya are very common. So one of the kaya, Dhammakaya, originally came from a weekly story, Dhammakaya. So all the teaching of Mahayana doctrine originally came from Pali Nikaya. If we look at Heart Sutra, very similar to Anatta Lakkhana Sutra. Their sutra flow, their structure, so very similar to Anatta Lakkhana Sutra, but they trying to explain in different way. But structure, flow, very similar to Theravada tradition or Pali tradition.
Okay. The last one is that what clearly commits suicide? We have two stories in Pali Buddhism. One who commits suicide in suicide, right? So in that case, in Parajika, we have a rule that we can suicide. A monk who suicide, one side is in Parajika. That is why in that case, I have a problem in my study. When I am studying in IBSC, I got a presentation and we have a complaint. So committing suicide, he got a Parajika or better. The Buddha said that he wanted to Nibbana as well. So there is a bit of complete word and controversial. Controversially, one who commits suicide Parajika, but luckily, another one who got suicide answer, I forgot his name. they got Nibbana.
Bodhika and Sana.
Yeah, Sana. Yeah. So that two words are complex. So how can you explain about it?
So I think there are nearly 7 cases in the Pali Nikaya mentioned about suicide case. Very famous, 3 stories are very famous: Sana, Weekly, and Godika. So
Godika,
in this case, so in Buddhism, there are 2 levels about suicide. One level is ordinary level. Another level is the enlightened level. So for ordinary people, the Buddha prohibited to commit suicide. But enlightened level, they can suicide themselves.
You know, enlightened levels they follow the Vinaya rules. Or they cannot overcome they can overcome these rules and regulations.
Yes.
You will not. You won't.
Let me continue, Bande. So, where
Enlightened level.
the enlightened level. So, why suicide happen? So, the cause of suicide is related to defilement. So, Loba Dosa Moha. Why people commit suicide? Because of defilement. So, for Arahant, they can suicide, but their suicide is not related to defilement. Not related to defilement. So that's why many scholars mention the Buddha. The Buddha also trying to suicide. The Buddha final pathway is related to suicide. After the Buddha pathway, the Buddha know, if I want to continue in this human world, I can continue. But the Buddha choose to commit suicide.
Very big controversy, no, Bande?
That's a controversial word. In my opinion, I have read some reasons because he's under the human age, yeah, right? Rib age, 80, right? Rib age.
You take.
However, the one who didn't request to live in more 100 or 100 over 100, but no one's requested to live in there. So that is a nature of the Buddhas. However, it is not. It is the different different situation.
Okay.
You told me that the one ordinary level and run level at a different way. Luckily, when he did commit in suicide, he was still in Putochana or Rio.
This is also controversial issue, Bande.
Yeah.
In Theravada Pali Nikaya, Abhadana and Abhadana Theragatha, Sayutta Nikaya, they mention Weekly already enlightened before he commits suicide. This is come from a Pali tradition, but Agama tradition, especially Madhyama Agama and Diga Agama. So they mention, Weekly pathway, Weekly suicide. How can I say?
Commit suicide already.
Weekly
Commit
suicide before he enlightened. This is a different approach.
Yes, you told that even that word that I am confusing because after being enlightened, they are not overcome the Vinaya rules.
We should not commit we should not break linear rule.
Yeah, sure.
We should not break linear rule. And this
They
Not-
were not.
this point is
not only Buddha, even Arahant, they trying to ban themselves in the final state. In this So many Moggallana also, he trying to ban themselves in the sky. So this is also commit suicide.
Okay.
The scholar mentioned so many issues in Nikaya.
Okay. Yeah, we had some story that Arahanta, he retold his biography, his story, and he's flying into the sky and Van himself. We just traditionally think
But
that
the difference, he cut out his troops himself. That is making a suicide. The one who Moggallana is he making the pre-Nibbana. A bit different words, different meanings. Different meanings. Suicide and making a pre-Nibbana. That is a bit different words.
Different perspective.
Different meanings and different words and different meanings.
Traditionally, we accept this attaining neighbor. The scholar point of view, there's a kind of suicide. Just now, it's very new for me, By Ven Vannasiri. Just now, I heard that the Buddha himself not commit. The Buddha himself like doing suicide. Oh my God. Yeah, we if someone
a bit different of words because we use pre-Nibbana and suicide a bit different because the one who already got enlightened and no one commits suicide or they won't broke linear rules.
Okay, let it be.
Commit.
Okay, let it be. That's enough. Thank you, Alka, for your discussion. We should give chat for other participants who would like to discuss and contribute. Please raise your hand. Feel free. Just now I saw the message. Okay.
After you finish talking about this point, I like to hear a little bit about your Mahayana and Tibetan Buddhism as well. If you have some time, can you talk about it a little bit? Yeah, after end of this subject.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. And then later by?
Yes. Yes.
Vannasiri. If someone want to discuss, if no one want to discuss, I would like to raise one question. We all know that Pakutati story, no? Pakutati, he met the Buddha on the way. Rest hard. They talk to each other like an ordinary monk. The Buddha also himself identified that I am Buddha. The Pakutati didn't know he was the Buddha. So, what is the figure of the Buddha? At the time, the Buddha is just a normal human being, not like our, how to say, Siri Kama Piyadas, a very glorious attribute. We praise a lot to the Buddha. Then, at the time, the Buddha create himself as a normal person, or he ordinary as a normal person. How do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. Anyone want to discuss?
But there's one story about like the Buddha and then his cousin brother Nanda. So some monks often misrecognize the Buddha and Nanda. So if the Buddha has such kind of extraordinary features, so how we could misrecognize with the brother one? So I think with the Buddha has kind of ordinary features he have, and that's why even one day the monks were having the conversations, and then they saw they misrecognize. They thought that that was the Buddha. They said, "Oh, quiet, the Buddha is coming," but it was not the Buddha. That was the Banabananda, his cousin brother. So I think at the time, the Buddha and the other ordinary peoples, they don't have too much different characteristic. And also in the Vinaya, we have the one rule: we can't use the rope like the Buddha and the monks have the different rope. We can't use the same as the Buddha because of at that time the monks were often misrecognized.
So your opinion is
so like the Buddha didn't change his how to say his features, but as the normal person, he would just see
original
like kind of
appearance.
features, appearance. He would just sit in the tent. That's why Bhagutari didn't recognize as the Buddha. And another thing is the Bhagutari, he never knew who is the Buddha. He have never seen to the Buddha. So very obvious one.
Yeah. Anyone want to discuss about that? I would like to bring back the last week question here. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay.
I would like to say.
Okay.
Today we discussed one who sees the Dhammma, see the Buddha. Now we are sons of Buddhas. When we see the Buddha in the future, near or far.
No, we are coming close to.
Because we also discuss the Dhammma. Dhammma is depends on the place, depends on the test. Many Dhammas. Sometimes Buddha, we should pay respect or worship the Buddha, because Buddha's, in this case, Buddha don't want to like the attachment vocally, actually. Because other place the Buddha want to see the Buddha. For example, for Matagundli story. Matagundli story. Matagundli, rich, some young people, young man, young boy, Brahman, he's never did any merits, any good things. Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, apart from that, because of the foolish father. That was why he went to see the Buddha. He's never imagined. But the Buddha, if the Matagundli want to see the Buddha, he will be born. This life are already known the devour.
Okay.
That is why in this case, Buddha want to see everybody. It's advantage of the Buddha, worship of Buddha.
Okay, seeing the Buddha. Got the
seeing the Buddha. Seeing the Buddha. That is why the Buddha said, any things are not decided one thing, not piece, any mark. Because, for example, Dandoti, 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 everything is not certified. When we have any requisites, we certify this for requisites. But if you have to do the good things, not certified, usually to asandodita. That is why Sandoti and asandotis are very different. We do not decide any words of the Buddha. In vocally, in this case, Buddha said for workers, not for others. According to the person, right person or not right person, mature person or immature person.
Okay.
We should decide this. According to Pali text, no, I did not learn the many Mahayana or other Tibetans.
Okay.
According to Buddhists, that I understand in my understanding.
Okay.
Are you clear?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I should just not do speak English.
Long time. Long time ago.
Yeah, long time. So that is why.
Okay. Please
You got it.
talk.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it because Mathakondali would too.
Yeah, according to Mathakondali would too.
Seeing the Buddha got the advantage.
Yeah.
We cannot decide what is a how to say good Dhamma or what Dhamma we should practice.
Like this.
Like a Santoti. We should be content in using prerequisite. But we should not be content in doing merit.
Merit, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Up to Arahant.
And then we
Arahantship. Yeah. Okay. I mean that.
Thank you. In this case, Pandey, yes. In this case, Mathakondali story, now the Buddha went to the Brahma house, stingy father house. His original appearance or like the created appearance? How do you think? Because one Bhagusati means Mark the Buddha, he cannot distinguish, he cannot recognize. But Mathakondali also, he never seen before the Buddha.
Yeah.
But because of the Buddha's appearance, he reborn in the heaven. We have the two stories, like the opposite, contradictory.
Yeah. Okay. This is the composite of the Ogali and Mathakondali.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the time, maybe the Buddha radiate his ray, right?
Yeah, right.
In my opinion, can I say?
Okay.
Because Nanda and the Buddhas are brothers, so they look like. However, the Buddha has some more features, feature characteristic or a Buddha, but Nanda is his younger brother, so they have a bit similarity.
Very similar.
So that is why he were like a Buddha, look like a Buddha as well. So they confuse the Buddha and Nanda. So the Buddha make a differentiate, not where like the Buddha and our robe are different. The Buddha laid down that rules and regulation. I think so. That's my opinion.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone want to discuss? Please feel free, because today I don't break the rule. Because topic is very interesting.
Okay. Sarah. I can discuss, but I want to know one of the question to the presenter. So he already mentioned about the Buddhist image. Nowadays, so many people they worship Buddhist image. What are the difference? That's what I want to know about.
What is your question, By Ven Vannasiri? You got the question?
Yes.
So,
living Buddha and
it isn't living
Buddha.
Buddha, yeah.
Yes.
Amanda, I'm interested about when so you already mentioned early Buddhists and nobody was to the Buddhist image. No? Nowadays, most of the people they watch Buddhist image. Why are they different? At least I'm nowadays. That's the I want to know. I'm interested about that.
In the early time, people very pay respect people Buddha, not only Buddha, also other god. So they don't want to create their respected people as a human form. So they choose symbolism. They choose only symbol to represent the Buddha or their respected people. But later on, specifically in the time of the development of Mahayana, they try to create the Buddha as a human being, because Mahayana Buddhism, they try to close the Buddha in ordinary people. So if we use the Buddha image, they can imagine directly the Buddha look like during the Buddha time.
So Mahayana,
Mahayana
idea influence the Buddhism.
Yes. Mahayana idea influenced all over the world. Even Theravada tradition, Mahayana influence. So in my current understanding, even though Mahayana study Pali Nikaya, but Theravada never trying to study Mahayana.
Yes, that's right. We also never try to study.
Mahayana people, they are very familiar with Pali Nikaya. They can read, they can study, they can learn Pali. But Theravada, they never focus Mahayana.
I know that.
Yes, that's good. Yeah. So we also don't want to learn Mahayana's Buddhist literature, Mahayana literature. Never learn.
Buddhist study, most of the Buddhist study in the Western, in the Europe, depends on Mahayana. Mahayana people supposed to survive Western Buddhist study and also European Buddhist study. So economically, politically, Mahayana is very strong. This is one reason why we should study Mahayana.
Yes.
No, that's my opinion. Maybe wrong.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah,
Yes, I want to know about that.
This case, because of Mahayana's influence over the world, especially in the Western country, the Western people start to know from the Mahayana. So they study Mahayana, and later they can trace but the original one. That is maybe likely Theravada. Then they explain the early Buddhism. Because they start to know, as soon as they know Buddhism, they know Mahayana. Mahayana is like we all know that like development a lot. They develop a lot. So early Buddhism, the word early Buddhism become popular because of this Mahayana influence, and then Western people trying to trace back the origin. That's why they say early Buddhism. So what's early Buddhism? So I'm Googling. They just say yes, the Four Noble Truths, dependent origination, but they said, and so on. Oh, we already start on the early Buddhism, Theravada, no? Most of the texts for Nikaya. We are studying, we are holding early Buddhism. We will have some controversy point, the Dhammma and Kodaka Nikaya. Apart from that, we Theravada possessing the Paul Nikaya, early Bodhisattva. So, early Bodhisattva is just the name is a little bit changed. The content we possess is early Bodhisattva, early Bodhisattva. In my understanding, it's become like this. Is it okay or no?
Thank you, Zero.
Yes.
Yes, Bandy, I would like to add some information.
Okay.
Yes, personally speaking, the content of this topic is a little bit dangerous for the one who may misunderstand. Your Dhammam Bhattati, Tomam Bhattati. And the Buddha himself depends on the true Dhamma he realized by himself. Just like this, for the ordinary people, if they got the enlightenment, or it may be fake enlightenment, but they think themselves they realize the truth, then they deny to be worship the Lord Buddha or